Hello horror movie lovers, I'm Trenton and I love movies just like you. In today's video, I'll be discussing the possibility of the opening kill in Scream 6 taking place in Times Square.
So everyone's entitled to one good scare.
Now, for the people that don't already know, it was confirmed that New York will have some sort of importance in Scream 6. As of right now, we don't know what exactly the importance of the setting change is, but we can assume that it will have a pretty important role in the upcoming Scream movie. My opening kill prediction for the movie is pretty dependent on whether or not the movie's main setting will be New York, but assuming that it is, this is how I would want it to play out. I don't think the actual opening kill will take place in the center of Times Square, because nowadays, if somebody saw a girl running for her life and screaming while being chased by somebody in a Ghostface mask with a knife in hand, they would most likely call the police, or the police would see it themselves and help the girl. Also, Ghostface wouldn't be able to escape after visibly being seen chasing the girl. But I do want Scream 6 to have a similar opening kill to Scream 2, just like how Scream 5 had a similar opening to the original. I want this opening kill to be similar in the sense that it's somewhat public, but doesn't play out the exact same way as the opening in Scream 2. I want this opening to go back to its original roots and have a well-known actress that everybody loves as the actual opening kill, but be a misdirect at the same time. 4 out of the 5 openings in the franchise took place in a house, so I would want this one to start off outside the house, making the audience think it's going to be completely different than have the character enter a house, making the audience rethink if it's just going to be like the other openings, but then take it back outside. There's a lot of actresses I would want for this role. Off the top of my head, I would love to see either Sydney Sweeney or Sadie Sink in this role, because I absolutely love both of them and they were both rumored to be in this movie. Rumors, not official. I would love to see Sydney in more horror movies, because the only one I've seen her in that came out recently was Nocturne, and she did a pretty good job in that movie. But I could definitely see Sadie Sink in this role, mainly due to the fact that she's been in a decent amount of horror-related roles in the past couple of years, and we haven't seen a redhead be an opening kill in the Scream franchise, so that would be somewhat new. So I'm going to use Sadie Sink as a placeholder for this prediction, but keep in mind I would be completely satisfied with any actress in this role. But I would just want a well-known actress that a lot of people know and love to be the opening kill, because it would make for a more emotional opening kill in my opinion. I'm just using Sadie Sink as a reference because a lot of people love her, myself included. I would want it to start off with the character walking in Times Square to her girlfriend's apartment while listening to music and taking an alleyway as a shortcut that leads directly to her girlfriend's apartment. She feels like she's being followed, so she starts power walking and eventually makes it, walks into her girlfriend's apartment and locks the door. She says something along the lines of, "You really need to lock your door, especially living in this part of New York." Her girlfriend will come out of the bathroom drying her hair with a towel because she just got out of the shower and will respond with, "I swear I locked the door." Sadie's character will respond with, "Obviously you didn't, because I was able to just walk in here no problem." Then her girlfriend's phone will ring, but she ignores it because it's an unknown number. Sadie's character was walking to her girlfriend's house so they could have a stab movie marathon. It'll probably be 2 to 3 minutes of banter and conversation between each other while they get ready for the movie marathon. The girlfriend will go upstairs to get blankets off her bed for the movie marathon. Sadie's character will get a phone call, answers it, and will hear Ghostface's voice mimic what she said when she first entered the apartment. "You really need to lock your door, especially living in this part of New York."
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Her character will be shocked and become afraid. She'll ask who this is, and Ghostface will replay what the girls said to each other when her character first entered the apartment back to her. "You really need to lock your door, especially living in this part of New York. I swear I locked the door." Ghostface was already in the apartment the whole time while the girlfriend was in the shower and was recording their conversation. Her character becomes panicked and notices her girlfriend hasn't come down the stairs with the blankets. Her character will open one of the drawers in the kitchen and find a meat tenderizer. She'll run upstairs, call out her girlfriend's name, burst into her bedroom, and see her girlfriend on the floor repeatedly getting stabbed by Ghostface while he covers her mouth to prevent her from screaming. Ghostface will get up and run after her. Sadie's character will scream and try to run, but Ghostface will catch up to her and shove her down the stairs, causing her ankle to break. She'll get up and try to limp as fast as she can to the front door, but another Ghostface will come out of the downstairs guest bedroom, tackle her to the floor, and proceed to strangle her. similar to how Casey Becker was in the original. She'll grab hold of the meat tenderizer and hit Ghostface across the head with it. She'll try to finish the job, but the other Ghostface will come running down the stairs, causing her to flee out the front door. She'll try her hardest to get back to Times Square using the long alleyway she used to get to her girlfriend's apartment. Her character will look behind her and see one of the ghost faces full on sprinting towards her. She'll try to scream, but she can't due to her being strangled earlier. Ghostface will catch up to her in a similar shot to the original Scream in Fear Street 1994 and stab her in her lower back, severing her spine, causing her to fall to the ground. She'll try to crawl her way to Times Square, only being about 15 feet away from safety. We'll see people walking past the alleyway, cars beeping and honking, people laughing, completely unaware that a girl is getting attacked in the alley. Ghostface will taunt her by standing there staring at her while she's trying her hardest to get to safety, but her character will give up and start crying. Ghostface will start walking menacingly towards her while she's crying and slit her throat. As she's bleeding out and choking on her own blood, Ghostface stabs her in the back of the head. Then it'll cut to the title card. I know, it's not the best. I mainly just came up with that off the top of my head, but I wanted something similar to Helen's death from I Know What You Did Last Summer, where she's so close to getting to safety, but right at the last second, the killer catches up to her and kills her while people pass by completely unaware. Also similar to the opening of Scream 2 with Jada Pinkett Smith getting killed in the movie theater with nobody aware that she's actually getting killed. I would just love for the opening to be somewhat public and realistic, especially due to the fact that it's in a city like New York with a bunch of alleyways and people walking in Times Square not 100% aware of their surroundings. I think it would make for an emotional, frustrating, and anxiety-inducing opening kill that will give off similar vibes and evoke a similar reaction like how people reacted to Helen's death from I Know What You Did Last Summer. But that's just a prediction and not official. In the actual movie, they'll probably do something way better than my scenario. I just want an opening kill that has never been done before in the Scream franchise, especially with that type of setting. Nonetheless, I'm extremely excited for Scream 6 and can't wait for the movie to release in 2023. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos from me, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Alright, horror movie lovers, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.